All the best to you, TCDA. Happy 60th anniversary!
Congratulations!
I have enjoyed working with this organization so much. The board is professional and forward-thinking. The members are delightful. And the conventions, they are so energetic and filled with passion, and the music. The music is delightful. I love that aspect of this organization. It's all about the music.
Happy 60th birthday, TCDA.
Happy 60th birthday / anniversary to TCDA. You possess the wisdom and the knowledge of a 60-year-old, but you don't look a day over 22. Thank you for playing an integral part in the development of my musicianship.
Hi!
Hi!
Happy birthday, TCDA.
Happy birthday.
I'm Melissa Smith.
I'm Brian Smith.
No relation. JK, we're married. Clearly, TCDA is important to us. The year we got married, we were so poor that we couldn't afford a honeymoon, but we loved being in San Antonio so much that we just decided TCDA convention would be our honeymoon.
Choir nerds do their honeymoon.
That's where we do. I mean, we're so nerdy that was an adequate. It was more than adequate honeymoon. We were privileged to be clinicians last year, and so we feel like the convention for us has kind of come full circle. And we'll probably be proud members until the day we sing our last, which will be never. Happy birthday, TCDA.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, TCDA.
Don't worry. Be happy. I give you my phone number. When you're worried, call me. I make you happy.
Ten years after the war ended, some 25 choral directors from TMEA Region 10 met in Dallas on October 25, 1955. The meeting was called by Earl Tom Keel of Grand Prairie to announce a new organization for Texas choir directors. The meeting resulted in the formation of the Texas Choral Directors Association, which would have as its primary purpose the presentation of an annual choral music reading clinic to be held each summer.
Two things motivated Keel to start TCDA. First, he wanted choral directors in Texas to have their own identity. And secondly, he wanted to do something to help young choral directors who were leaving college with very little background in choral literature.
For me, it's always been my summer refreshment. It's always been the way that I knew it was time to get ready, to get serious about starting back to school. At TCDA, you can have access to experts, and what I meant by that was you could literally just go up in the hallway between sessions or after a reading session and talk to someone who literally goes around the country working with other people's choirs, whose work you've always respected. And TCDA provided me opportunities to be around those people the entire time that I've been in the profession of teaching. So TCDA has always had a very special place in my heart.
My first TCDA convention was in the summer of 1986 right before I started my first teaching job. I was very naive and not really prepared for what lay ahead, but the enthusiasm and the energy I felt from TCDA members that first summer helped me realize that I could do this, and that there were many supportive colleagues who wanted to help me succeed.
Coming to the convention every summer is like coming to a family reunion, only with people who really understand you.
I was honored to be president during the 50th anniversary celebration, and the board and I decided we wanted to honor more of our membership. And so that year we established the Young Director of Distinction Award and the Choral Excellence Award, and those continue to this day, and I'm very proud of that.
I also was very proud of expanding and making sure that all divisions were on equal footing, and tried to really expand the offerings in the elementary division, and almost doubled the offerings that were going there, as well as the church division.
I feel like my greatest contribution to TCDA is that I've always been willing to serve, whether in front or behind, whether as a person with an office or a person who just cares about TCDA. That's my greatest contribution, is my willingness to serve.
When I was president of TCDA, we faced the economic downturn starting in 2008, and it had a very serious impact on TCDA and how we were looking not only in how to survive that, but how to survive the future. I'm most proud of the boards during those years in their vision for the future, and not just focusing on putting on a great convention every year, but to also look to the future of TCDA and how we could remain viable. We made some incredibly difficult decisions during that time, but ones that have continued to impact TCDA in a positive way.
The most memorable developments happening during my tenure on the TCDA board were the hiring of Sharon Lutz as our executive director, and the joint agreement to combine our convention with TBA and TODA. Both of these events were significant developments, setting TCDA on a new course and helping to ensure a bright future.
The TCDA barbecue is just something we have to remember. We've had some great vocal groups too, the House Jacks and Kirby Shaw's group, Just for Kicks. That was a fun night, you know, when Kirby Shaw looks at us and says, "How many of you drew horns on my face on your music?" And everybody in the room raised their hand. I mean, that's just a memory you don't forget. We've had such great acts come over the years, from Pat Crenshaw and her mini hats and piano way back in the 90s. I know some of you weren't even born yet. To some, you know, really great singers. Gosh, we've had Larry Gatlin. We've had Brave Combo and Vince Vance and the Valiants. Boy, those were two big dance party nights for TCDA. You know it's a good night when you can look around the room and everybody's on their feet in a conga line dancing around La Vallita.
I remember one particular time when I'd been serving as an apprentice to both Danny Dietrich and Brad White in a certain role that we always enjoyed at the barbecue. And apparently we were making too much noise during the barbecue, and a performer stopped and came to the back, and we had a few very interesting moments.
One of the funniest memories I have of TCDA and being on the board was when we were selecting music for that year's convention, and I was president-elect and Don Bailey was president, and you haven't lived until you've heard Don Bailey doing the Pachelbel Peace Rap.
So what's your favorite memory of TCDA?
Thought about this, and I have to say that the bottom line for me was being a part of the premiere of The Awakening. Yeah. I remember that was a unique year for just men's choir, so it was all those men directors singing. And I remember being a part of the rehearsal and thinking, this is an incredibly special piece. I remember calling a friend, Craig Gregory, on the phone and saying, you have got to come hear this rehearsal. This is going to be a great piece. And then the premiere of it, people didn't stop applauding ever. Mm-hmm. So anyway, that was neat to be a part of that.
Yeah, I was in the audience.
How about yours?
Well, there's a billion. And so many of them are from the barbecue and can't be repeated.
Happy anniversary, TCDA, and congratulations to all of you who are members. Your presence every summer ensures that TCDA will continue to grow and evolve as it has for the past 60 years. Thanks especially to every board member over the years who has worked so diligently to make TCDA the standard for professional choral director organizations across the nation. My first TCDA in 1979 featured the antics of then-President Melva Sebesta. Well, things have certainly settled down since then, but the quality of this convention has remained constant. I am proud of what we have accomplished since 1955, and I can hardly wait to see what lies ahead for TCDA. I am honored to serve as president during the 60th celebration. God bless TCDA, and God bless Texas.